absolutely live with. We can't live with the situation. We should not stay silent. We, members of Israel's art and culture community, feel compelled to speak out. Against our values and will, we find ourselves complicit in the horrific actions carried out by our government in Gaza, the killing of children and civilians, policies of starvation, mass displacement, and the senseless destruction of entire cities. We call on those setting and executing these policies, stop. Don't issue or follow illegal orders. Don't risk committing war crimes. Don't abandon the principles of human morality and the values of Judaism. Stop the war. Bring all hostages home now. Well, I'm very proud to be one of the signees of this petition. I think it also is part of a movement here in Israel. More and more people are understanding the horrible situation that we're in and saying, not in my name, not in our name, will these horrible acts be committed. Now, Israel at this point is being held hostage by a government that does not have the support of the people. All the polls say that 80% of the Israeli people are calling for re-elections, for immediate elections, are calling for an investigation committee into the horrors of 7 October that the government is responsible for, and want an end to the war and a release of the hostages. So this petition should not come as a surprise to anybody. It's just one of the many petitions that are now circulating around Israel in many different communities and many different groups saying we should put an end to this immediately. 1,283 artists and people in the art world have signed this very important petition, which, by the way, is worded incredibly well and carefully, very sensitive of everyone, but absolutely pointing a finger at the Israeli government and saying, stop, stop, take responsibility for 7th October, resign. You shouldn't even be one day in power, and stop what you're doing in Gaza, which is against international law. And yes, it is a war crime what's going on right now. The starvation of a population is a war crime. And displacement of the population is a war crime. And the intentional demolition of the entire area is a war crime. These are things that I did not invent. This is international law. So either you're part of the international community or you're not. And as I'm saying, the large majority of the Israeli public is against this. The large majority of the Jewish world is against this. The large majority of the world is against this. So it has to stop. And I'm saying again, we need the intervention of the international community, not only to blah, blah, but to actually take action. I'm proud to have paid a price for peace. And I'm so proud to see that in this petition that we were talking about before, where all of these artists are willing to pay a price, yes, for doing the absolutely right thing. Right now, I don't think that the Israeli public should be judged, because the Israeli public right now is hurting, it's wounded, it's post-traumatic. People have lost friends and family members. People are afraid. It's like some kind of psychosis that we're all in. We really, I'm saying this with a great deal of compassion and love for my own people. I think that right now we all have to take a deep breath and we have to look at who is responsible. First and foremost, leadership. In this country, we have the worst possible leadership ever, and I will repeat what I've said before. This country has been hijacked by extremists. How that happened, it doesn't really matter right now. They have to go. They have to take responsibility and they have to go. And the people have to take the power back in their own hands, just as they have after 7th October. It's been said before, after 7th October, you saw the beauty of Israeli society, Arabs and Jews alike, that came to help each other, to fix what needed to be fixed, to tend to the wounded, to make up for the horrible damage that had been done. And once the government kicked back in, we were back to horror, to a nightmare that we're living to this very day.